Yes, Gursky boys, welcome back to Weeping Willow Part 2. I hope you enjoy this. Me too. Let's see. Yep, skip it, please. I don't want to see it. Whatever. Yep, I don't care. We don't care about that. We care about the game itself. Let's go. Okay, where we left off. So, Sophia said she doesn't recognize her man or husband because this is an intruder and a suspect, an imposter. This dude, I don't know, I think his name was like Morel or something. Then we got the mother or something, but yeah, just let's continue.
Mr. Neyman, help me! An unknown man with chilling composure is opposing himself on me as my husband.
I am Baron Otto von Wolf. I'm coming home and I find...
He appropriated documents of my husband. Arrest him.
Honey, calm down. I beg you. How many times?
Silence!
Silence occupied the room for a moment. The investigator analyzed the situation and turned to the prioress standing nearby.
Sister, I had no honor of meeting you earlier. Who are they? Who you are? Who you are?
Who's this?
My name is Melanie Ellen, Miss
Sorry. This is a woman talking.
My name is Melanie Elland, Mr. Investigator. I'm the new prioress of the Scarlet Rose Parish in Weidendorf.
Manfred paused for a moment, considering what he just heard. Then he quickly ran over the papers he got from the guard, nodded and addressed to the rest of people in the room.
Now I'm listening to you.
Mr. Neyman. Mr. Neyman.
My dear, you put yourself and me in an awkward position. Shut up, please. Damn!
Do not dare me call me my dear. You are not my husband.
Who's that? Manfred, who's that? Ah.
Well, wait. Mrs. Van Wolf, your husband ran away, right? And when he returned, it was not your husband? What do you mean by that?
He is not my husband.
Why?
Because he is not.
Huh? How do you know?
Will you ever stop, Sophia?
Will you ever stop, Sophia?
What?
I must ask you not to forget yourself. You are talking to the Baron.
Sister, what was it?
Sister Elland.
Sister Erland, I want to talk to Mrs. Van Wolf in private. Leave us, please.
What?
Baron, I apologize, but I must also ask you to retreat to another room. Believe me, this way we will end up with this mess much sooner.
This is nonsense. This is nonsense.
Baron, I beg of you.
Alright, but don't be too long. My wife is not feeling well. There's no need to make her worry.
Mr. Van Wolf, let's wait in the fireplace room. If you don't mind, there's a wonderful tincture there which will help to calm your nerves.
Alright, they're gone. The Baron sighed heavily, threw up his hands and left. Sister Ellen followed him, occasionally rattling with the coins hidden in the folds of her clothes. Oh, she got bagged, you know.
Well, madam, let's start over. How did it all begin?
I got married this summer. A wonderful, kind-hearted man. I've already told you all this.
This is wonderful. Kindest man left you despite all the delights of a happy family life.
Sophia shrugged her shoulders, confused, and nodded.
And then he came back, but you do not want to accept him, right?
No, it's not like that. Oh, this man's not my husband, you see? He is not Otto von Wolf.
But this man, as I see it, is ready to prove at any price that he is your husband.
Sophia perplexedly threw her hands up, not knowing what to answer to the investigator.
It turns out quite interesting.
Sir, Mr. Neyman, It's some big scam. I don't know how to describe it in words. He wants to get my money.
Is that so? Are you so rich?
Me? No, of course not. I'm from a poor family, Mr. Neyman.
So it's your husband's money?
Yes. Although things were not going very well with him lately, partly because of this, we decided to move to this very house.
So your husband didn't keep big money in the house?
No,
Bruh. I thought he was a worthy man.
but it is so. More precise, it was. Now he's going through a difficult time.
That's crazy. Well, maybe you're waiting for some kind of legacy?
How? No, at least not on my side. All my relatives are rather poor.
That's sad. Maybe there's some valuable real estate?
Only this house. Otto also has an old manual in Regensburg, but it needs some serious repair. It is unlikely that it would be possible to gain a lot for it. Wait a minute. Otto mentioned something about his gravely ill father. His manual was somewhere not very far, but they didn't keep in touch for long, so I don't know the details.
Are you married with the right of common ownership of the property? I'm not confused anything.
Yes, this was Otto's personal wish. Mr. Neyman, all this is in the papers that were provided to the town board when we moved to Weidendorf.
Yes, that's it. Sophia gasped and rounded eyes of fear.
So that's what he is planning? He wants to declare himself my husband and then get rid of me with some kind of accident? Good goodness, what am I to do?
And will your real husband allow this to happen?
Of course not. That's why we should find him as soon as possible. Help me please, I'm begging you.
And what if you are fooling me?
I beg of you, Mr. Neyman. You're my only hope. I don't know anyone in this...
Maybe she killed him. Oh Lord.
I don't know anyone in this town.
Bro, that's crazy.
I have no one else to ask.
Sophia covered her face with her hands and wept bitterly. What about the prioress?
What do you mean?
Have you met her until today?
No, but your man knows her. Hardwin, he let her in while you were gone.
Well, wait for me here. The investigator slowly walked towards the front door, slightly opened it and gestured for the guard behind it to come closer. Exchanging a few words with his subordinate, Manfred nodded closed. Sorry about that. Let me read it again. Exchanging a few words with his subordinate, Manfred nodded, closed the door, and went back into the living room. Hardwin confirmed the identity of Sister Ellen Baroness. He personally met her at the... Wait, what? Hold on. What's this? Where are we? Hardwin confirmed the identity of Sister Ellen Baroness. He personally met her at the town gates. Wait, what? He personally met her at the town gates when he arrived at Weidendorf, and he took her papers from the Supreme Episcopate to the town board. I will examine these documents myself at the earliest opportunity, and I will also talk to the previous prioress. Fortunately, she is still in the town because of the quarantine.
Do you think Sister Ellen could be involved in all of this?
Yes, she got haggled. I do not think anything yet, but I need to check it out.
I don't even know how to thank you. You are so good to me. Thanks.
You're welcome, my lady. Sophia wiped a tear from her cheek, sobbed and took a deep breath, trying to control herself. Sister Ellen, can I have you for a minute?
Did you call me? Did you call me, Miss Investigator?
Now I would like to hear your version of the latest events.
Yes, of course, my son. Where should I start?
You brought the Baron this morning. Where did you meet him?
In the parish of the Scarlet Rose, my son. Baron von Wolf wanted to return home and turned to me for help. He believed that the Baroness would not forgive him and asked me to act as a peacemaker in the current delicate situation.
I see. What happened next?
To meet the Baron's expectations, I brought him here. Mrs. Van Wolf did not recognize her husband, which is why he's very worried about at the moment.
At first,
At first I was puzzled, but then I realized that the Baroness was not in the best health and well.
the abbess spread her hands meaningfully, trying to choose the right words. Do you think she's out of her mind?
Have mercy, Miss Investigator. I am only the humble prioress of the modest parish. I cannot draw such conclusions.
But still,
She threatened and tried to banish me. The Baron is totally desperate.
okay. So you're sure that the man who is now in the next room is really the husband of Mrs. Van Wolf? How does she know? She's just a new prioress. She doesn't know any crap.
There's no doubt about that.
Oh, she got paid, bro. She's a paid actor.
I met him immediately after my arrival in Wettendorf. He made a large donation to the temple and proved himself a very wealthy man.
He can't donate anything because he's poor. He has a difficult situation. She's lying, bruh. She's lying, Manfred.
It's a lie.
Exactly. Get him, Sophia. Get her butt, man. Mrs. Van Wolf, please calm down. The last thing I need now is your emotions. Instead, I need facts.
To prove my words, I can bring at least dozens of witnesses, Miss Investigator.
I see, Baroness. Who saw your husband the first day after his arrival at Weidendorf?
We came here about 2 weeks ago. I got the keys to the house.
Oh, she might be a killer. I don't know.
We came here about 2 weeks ago. I got the keys to the house from a local shopkeeper while Otto stayed in the carriage. He was unwell at the time.
Then maybe the coachman can identify him.
Maybe, but he left the town before the quarantine was announced, so... Miss Neyman, I can bring you hundreds of witnesses in Honey Valley.
What's Honey Valley? Maybe, but for this you will need to get the sanction from the Burgermeister of Weidendorf, and he will not give it until the epidemic in the neighboring quarters subsides. Sister Eland, invite Baron von Wolf, please.
Yes, sir.
I'm not doing this again.
Yes, sir. At once.
Shortly, the Baron walked slowly in the room. He was rubbing his palms, trying to warm them. Nah, he's doing something worse than that. It's getting dark and it's getting chilly. Sister Eland, put some logs in the fire if you please. They are right beside the fireplace in the dining room.
Of course, Mr. Van Wolf, no problem.
You can splash there a little alcohol which is on the bottom shelf of the corner cabinet so that the fire can break out quickly. And on your way back, bring us a little drink to warm up. You can take a sweet tincture for yourself and my wife and a bottle of fortified wine for the investigator and myself. It is in the chest near the fireplace.
In the chest?
Yes, taste of wine spoils in the direct sunlight, so we keep it there. Something's wrong. You know the house quite well. Why wouldn't I? Once again, the investigator twisted in his hands the Baron's name identification, carefully looked at the signature and the print at the bottom of the document. It looks genuine. Why these foolish doubts? After all, you are capable of recognizing the handwriting and the signature of your Burgomaster, aren't you? Oh, it's him, Hartwin.
The messenger delivered a letter, Mr. Investigator.
A letter? A letter? What from?
I cannot know. It arrived to the frontier post and it was passed on here along with the food supplies.
Give it to me. You can go.
Yes, sir.
Such a funny voice. Manfred looked at the wax seal and twisted the scroll, studying it. I hope no one mind if I open it. Of course not. Open it. Mrs. Van Wolf? Sophia nodded affirmatively and Manfred broke the wax seal, unceremoniously unrolled the scroll and began to study its contents. Sorry about that.
Here's your why, Mr. Van Wolf. Is everything I liked?
A letter has been delivered, Mrs. Dayland. Mr. Investigator was just about to read it out to us. So were you not, Mr. Investigator?
What is it?
I'm afraid I have bad news, Mr. Van Wolf. Your father died unexpectedly last week. Damn! Sorry for that. Sophia rounded her eyes, gasped, and covered her mouth with her hands.
You have my deepest sympathies, Baron. This is a big loss.
My father and I didn't get along very well lately.
All the same, it is necessary to serve a requiem mass for him, my son.
Perhaps you're right, sister. I will pay the expenses, but let it be modest, please. The prioress nodded knowingly. Father, he's dead. The letter came from the burgomaster of the town where the deceased lived. Mr. Van Wolf, would you please remind me its name? This has gone beyond all bounds. Did I ask something offensive? This whole situation is already more than offensive. What is his name?
He simply doesn't know.
I will complain, Mr. Investigator. You will see. First of all, I will go to the burgomaster of Wendorf and we will see who is who. Mrs. Van Wolf, would you like to ask your husband about something? Enough questions. I'm fed up with this farce.
Why? After all, I cannot ask anything which you would know if you really were my Otto.
I'm sick and tired of it. Okay, alright, my love. Ask anything if it makes you feel better. But don't be too strict after everything that had happened. I could have forgotten about a thing or two. Oh, she knows. When was the anniversary? It's 2 weeks. No, we don't know. Maybe she said it before. I don't know. Do not rush to make excuses in advance, Baron. Mistress?
Where did we get married?
Oh, Lord crazy. All about the marriage questions. In a small mountain chapel not far from here.
What was the day of the week?
Wednesday. He knows.
What was the name of the ship we took on our honeymoon?
You're confusing something. My love, we hired a carriage.
Where did we go?
I took you to Honey Valley, where we spent 5 unforgettable days. Is he really him? What? Your questions have already bored everyone, dear. Not at all, Baron. Ask, Mrs. Van Wolf, ask.
What is my favorite person's name?
Honey, I don't remember. You haven't introduced us yet.
But still, I told this to my Otto.
I don't remember, really. He maybe is an imposter.
My real husband would not forget it. I've repeatedly mentioned him in our conversations.
Oh, busted. Baron? Oh, yes, his name is Bruno.
And the last name? What is his last name?
If I'm not mistaken, your father comes from a line of bakers, and his last name is Becker.
How did you?
Is answer correct?
Yes, but...
Bo, is she schizophrenic? Has she dementia? What the crap is going on? What is wrong with her? That's her real husband, I think. But I know... I really, it's him. I can't doubt him after he said that. Does it make any sense to continue, Mrs. Van Wolf?
One more question. I've got one more question.
Okay, my dear, ask.
There's only one mole on my body. Where is it located?
Oh, he doesn't know it. Mole?
I got you, rogue.
Mr. Van Wolf, you do not know the answer to this question? You've been married for more than 2 months. Oh yeah, the mole, sure, it is on your right breast, my love. How could I forget about it?
What? But how? How did you?
Is something wrong, dear? Oh nah. Something's wrong.
Well, of course, it was she who told him.
Brothers?
Yes, she rubbed me with her perfume when I lost consciousness, and apparently noticed a mole These people are on the same side.
I think that it is time to end this conversation, Miss Investigator. You're right, Baron. I've had everything I wanted. Then please leave my estate. My wife needs to rest, and I would like to eat my dinner now. Nah, he's a killer. Of course, I will visit you tomorrow morning if you don't mind. As you wish. My regards.
Will you leave me alone?
The prioress took out a little paper sachet from her small pocket and handed it to the Baroness.
Drink this before you go to bed, my daughter.
Ah, this is drugs. These are drugs, boys. These are drugs.
This is a sleeping pill. Yes, it will help you sleep well. Yes. And do not forget to take your medication.
Don't trust them. Sarah. Sophia, I mean.
I don't take any medicines.
Do you always carry sleeping pills with your sister?
Of course, sometimes parishioners come to me too excited. In addition to spiritual torment, they also suffer physical pains. And good sleep always helps to ease the suffering.
Nah, these are killer pills.
They will poison me.
Obviously.
What do you mean? The powder is completely harmless.
She's a witch. Honey, calm down, please. I cured you last time. I will cure you now. Nah, these both are imposters, bro. Investigator, do something, Manfred. Has this already happened? Yes, in Houdini Valley.
It's a lie.
Bruh. I see. Well, maybe tomorrow you can get to recognize your husband, Mrs. Van Wolf. Don't! Goodbye. You forgot to give me a letter. Oh, yes, of course. Here you are. Thank you, and you can keep my name identification for now. Return it tomorrow when you verify its authenticity. Thank you. If there are no more questions, then I don't dare to delay you anymore, Mr. Investigator. As far for my complaint to the Burgomaster, you can relax. I've changed my mind for now. Very much obliged. Sophia ran up to Manfred, dragged him by the hand to the side, and whispered in his ear.
Mr. Neyman, please, help me. I'm trapped, you know. By morning they will do anything to get rid of me.
If they are not really the ones they claim to be, then getting rid of you on the first night will be the most unhinged and very suspicious. Lock yourself in a room and wait until morning. I will visit you first thing tomorrow, but at the moment my hands are tied.
But
I'd like to take my leave now, ladies and gentlemen. Till tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Mr. Investigator. Manfred turned and walked steadily towards the exit, closing the creaking door behind him. Sophia looked out of the window. The investigator was giving some instructions to the hard one while checking the fastening out of his horse saddle. The girl really hoped that Manfred would return, but every moment this hope melted, giving way to fear. Finally, this nightmare came to an end. Honey, how are you feeling?
do not come near me.
Okay, calm down. It doesn't matter now. Now you need peace and quiet, my angel. The prioress slowly retreated to the next room. The baron approached one of the cabinets and started to fill the clay cup with the contents of one of the jars standing there. Sophia looked around and peeked out of the corner out of her eye that he was slipping in the contents of Sister Elaine's sachet into the cup. My angel, drink it before you go to bed. This is your favorite tincture. It will help you relax. Don't do it! Sophia, don't drink it! Sophia looked out of the window behind which the investigator was still talking to the guard, sighed and took the drink offered to her. What are you doing? That's really not really smart, you know?
I do not like my tincture without a mint leaf at the bottom.
Of course, how could I forget? Just a minute, I'll get it. The baron went to the fireplace room, having missed the prioress, who returned to the living room. She looked a little puzzled.
My daughter, I apologize, but I have to say goodbye to you. It is necessary to arrange a requiem mass for your husband's father. Are you alright, Sister Helen? Yes, though not quite. It is not important now. How are you feeling? I don't know, sister. Everything is foggy. I understand. I will offer a prayer for your health at the evening mass. And by morning, your condition will definitely improve. You will see. Don't want to freshen up with the tincture before leaving Sister Land. Oh, you are so kind, my daughter. You are as kind-hearted and generous as your faithful husband. Thank you.
With trembling hands, Sophia handed over. Oh, she's smart for that. Finally. I think. What was her name? Emily? Something like this. Eland? Something. Yeah. With trembling hands, Sophia handed over the clay. Oh, she's a real hit woman, you would say, of the clay cup to the prioress. The latter politely nodded in appreciation and drank a few sips from it. She did. Oh, this music changed. Honey, I thought it meant that you... Melanie, no!
What happened?
Melanie is dead. Sophia, did you give her your cup? Sophia nodded and stepped aside instinctively when the figure of the prioress began to sink. Sister Ellen doubled over and dropping the cup on the floor, clutched at her stomach. Her breathing increased, her face twisted into a grimace of pain. Oh, she dead. Goodbye. Go to sleep. The woman wheezed. Her body. Her body. But she was paid. She wasn't paid, man. She's evil. Her body bent in a painful convulsion, and she fell heavily onto the floor. No! Sophia screamed and ran out of the living room while the baron stood in a daze.
Help! Manfred, help!
Huh? What's wrong? Oh no. You busted, bro. The front door opened and the Imperial investigator burst into the room.
He tried to poison me. I told you he would.
What? 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 Get him. Get his butt.
He added poison to the tincture, but I gave the prioress my tincture, and she's there in the living room.
Hardwin, block the exit. Do not let anyone in or out.
Yes, sir.
Hardwin's a real chief for that. What happened? Who screamed? The investigator briefly examined the room, but found nobody. Nah, he's crazy for that. He's an imposter. Stay where you are, Baron. Where's Sister Land? She left right after you. What's going on? How? Mrs. Van Wolf, where's your prioress?
She was here, lying on the floor with no sign of life. Here, where you are now, at this very spot.
Honey, did you scream? What happened?
What did you do to her, you scumbag?
My bad. To whom?
Where did you hide her body, you murderer? Murderer!
What are you talking about? Mr. Investigator, what is it all about? Hardwin! Search the house, quick!
Yes, sir.
Hardwin nodded and began searching the living room. Then he hastily retreated to the fireplace room, continuing his search there. What the heck is going on here? He knows. She's definitely not schizophrenic. Mr. Van Wolf, where were you when you heard the scream? I was in this room, over there at this easel. I was trying to collect my thoughts after everything that happened. Were you alone in this room? No, my wife was here, too. She was drinking her tincture to calm down. I moved away so as not to irritate her. I looked out of the window and then I heard a scream from the living room. Can anyone explain what happened? Nah, he's crazy for that.
There's no one else in the house, Miss Investigator.
How? Did you look on the second floor?
Positive.
Return to your post, Hardwin. Get this butt.
Mr. Neyman, the body was here, I swear. This imposter did not something to it.
He's an alchemist or something. What is this all about? Honey, stop embarrassing me. This is beyond all boundaries. I'm already sick and tired of all this. It's time to finish this farce. What's happening? I promise you that I'll get the bottom of it. In less than 2 days, one of you will be behind the bars. I bid you goodbye. The investigator hurried away without listening to anything else. As he stepped out, he slammed the door, jumped on his horse, spurred it, and rode away. Honey, let me bring...
Get out! Leave me alone!
Damn! The Baron sighed heavily, nodded knowingly, and left the living room without saying a word. Sophia heard him coming up the stairs only when the bedroom door closed behind him. She slumped down on her knees and wept bitterly. A few hours later, Sophia was still in the living room, deep in thought. Honey, are you going to sleep? If you want, I will sleep on the first floor. Sophia did not respond. She was sitting on the bench by the wall and tried not to look into the eyes of her uninvited guest. Apparently, this means no. Well, let it be your way, my angel. Then at least drink your medicine. You will free if you now. No medicine. Sophia did not answer. She turned away, making it clear that she did not want to continue this conversation. I will put the medicine on the table in the dining room. Please take it. If not for me, then at least for yourself. She's not taking anything, boy. I'll leave you a blanket. The night promises to be cold. Again, no answers. But better come up, dear. I'll be waiting for you. No answers. No answer. He's really suspicious about the mole. Like, he didn't first know at the first, and he married her 2 months ago. He definitely should know how her naked... Okay, I'm sorry. Being too much. The Baron sighed and took a couple of steps back. Then he turned and walked away, leaving the girl alone with her thoughts. Sophia covered her face with her hands and started to cry quietly. With the first rays of the sun, the door to the Von Wolf's family house opened, and the figure of the Imperial investigator appeared on its doorstep. Okay, boys, let's end this episode here. I will also record other projects like Warframe, Silent Hill, etc. I will see you in the next one. Bye.